A powerful earthquake has struck the Myanmar Thailand border, shaking cities and causing fear among residents. But why do earthquakes happen here? What causes them? And what should we do to stay safe? In this video, I will break down everything in simple terms: what happened, why it happened, and what comes next. Stay with me until the end for instant safety tips. Earthquake strikes Myanmar Thailand border. A strong earthquake has recently hit the border between Myanmar and Thailand, sending tremors through several cities. The earthquake was centered in Myanmar, but the shaking was felt in northern Thailand, including Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. Many people rushed out of buildings and fear, and some structures developed cracks. While no major casualties have been confirmed, authorities are still assessing the situation. People in high rise buildings experienced the strongest shaking, with reports of windows rattling and furniture moving. Some areas even faced temporary power cuts. Videos shared online showed residents evacuating their homes and gathering in open spaces for safety. The government quickly responded by sending emergency teams to inspect buildings and ensure people's safety. Schools and offices in affected areas were temporarily closed as a precaution. While the initial panic has subsided, experts warn that aftershocks could follow. People have been advised to stay alert and prepared. Why this region has frequent earthquakes? Myanmar and Thailand are located in the seismically active region, meaning earthquakes happen here more often than in other parts of the world. This is because of the movement of tectonic plates, large sections of the Earth's crust that shift over time. When these plates push against each other, they create stress that can result in earthquakes. One of the most important faults in this region is the Seismic fault, which runs through Myanmar. A fault is a crack in the Earth's crust where movement occurs, and Seismic fault is one of the most active in Southeast Asia. Myanmar has experienced many major earthquakes in the past. In 2016, a 6.8 magnitude earthquake struck central Myanmar, damaging ancient temples and in Bagan. In 2011, a 6.9 magnitude earthquake near the Myanmar Thailand border caused casualties and buildings collapses. These past disasters show why the region must always be prepared for earthquakes. There are some causes of earthquake. Earthquakes happen when stress builds up between tectonic plates and is suddenly released. The recent earthquake was caused by the movement of the Indian plate and the Eurasian plate. The Indian plate is pushing northward into the Eurasian plate, creating tension that eventually results in earthquakes. The Seismic plate is one of the key locations where this stress is released. When too much pressure builds up and ground shifts suddenly, leading to an earthquake. In addition, the Sunda plate, which affects Thailand and neighboring countries, also plays a role in the region's seismic activity. Scientists constantly monitor these plates' movements to predict where and when earthquakes might occur. While earthquakes cannot be prevented, understanding their causes helps governments take safety measures such as reinforcing building and preparing emergency response plans. Aftershocks and possible risks. After a major earthquake, smaller tremors called aftershocks often follow. These can continue for days or weeks, while aftershocks are usually weaker than the main quake. They can still be dangerous, especially for buildings that have already been damaged. Another is landslides, especially in mountainous regions. When the ground shakes, loose oil can slide on hills, damaging homes and blocking roads. In some cases, earthquakes can also cause liquefaction, a phenomenon where the ground becomes soft and behaves like liquid, making buildings sink or collapse. Because of these risks, authorities have warned people to avoid damaged buildings to stay in open areas. Scientists will continue monitoring the region to assess potential dangers and provide further updates. How to stay safe and prepare for future earthquakes. Scientists use seismographs to measure earthquakes and track future risks. Governments and disaster response teams rely on this data to improve safety measures in earthquake prone areas. People can take simple steps to stay safe, such as securing heavy furniture to prevent it from falling during a quake, keeping an emergency kit with food, water, and medical supplies, knowing evacuation routes, and practicing earthquake drills at school or work. Countries like Japan and the US have developed early warning systems that um, send alerts before strong shaking begins. Myanmar and Thailand are also working on improving their warning systems to help people react quickly when an earthquake strikes. Preparedness is the key to reducing the impact of earthquakes. By staying informed and taking safety measures, people can protect themselves and their families when a disaster occurs. Earthquakes are a part of life in Myanmar and Thailand, but knowing what to do can save lives. If you live in an earthquake prone area, always be prepared. Remember to drop, cover, and hold during a quake. Stay safe, stay informed, and share this video to help others learn how to stay protected. Thanks for watching.